How did your life change? You became the first player to win the award without starting a single regular season game. The first MVP to not have started every game in the finals. You averaged 16 points, 4 assists, about 6 rebounds. You held LeBron to 38% shooting compared to 44% without. How did winning the finals MVP change your life?
It didn't really change my life because I move how I move. Like, I'm not going.
Now people look at you different. Finals MVP, there ain't a whole lot of them.
It's true. Now that's one thing I got to work on with myself. Because I'll walk around and say, all right, I want MVP, whatever. Like, I don't even know where the trophy's at.
Right.
You know, I just found my rings the other day. They was underneath the shelf. But I was like, oh, let me put these on the shelf. Like,
right.
Why stop hiding?
Yeah.
So it took me, because I'm still playing, I'm still trying to keep that motivation, like, you know, keep level-headed. But sometimes I got to remind myself of who I am. But I think more than anything, on the business side, you know, I did my first tech deal right after. And it's a deal I was trying to get into. It got rejected. As soon as I win Finals MVP, 3 days later, I get an email. I got some room for you in this deal.
Wow.
that was my favorite part of winning Finals MVP. And then from there, now I'm rolling.
LeBron has probably got, you probably be 6-0, you probably be 6-1 in the finals if it wasn't for LeBron. Got you in 2016, Miami.
Got me in Miami, yeah.
The block. Tell me what's going through your mind, because you got a layup.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Steph bounce pass it to you. You got a layup. You know y'all about to go up 2 points.
Right.
And at that point in time, because points had become so hard to come by, that might have been the deficit. The final score of the game might have been you guys win by 2.
For sure.
And you go up, you lay the ball up. You just, oh yeah, okay. JR makes you clutch. You bring it back up, and you, hey, I'm right there. I'm free and clear.
Mm-hmm. So when Steph, I got the rebound, pushed it. I probably should have kept going, but I hit Steph to do 2-on-1.
Right.
Like, we do practice drills every day, and then he bounces it back. I'm like, dunk on his head. When I go up, he do my strip to where he would have stripped it if I would have dunked it.
Right.
So I had to move it.
Right.
And now I'm like, man, what you just say, man? Ain't nobody scoring.
Right.
Man, just put the ball, just lay it right there, and don't try to do nothing stupid.
Right.
Just lay it in. And it was one of the loudest sounds I ever heard. Boom! And when it happened, I was like, damn! I was like, yo, that was the loudest. I'm like, what just happened? I didn't even know he blocked it, but I heard boom, and I was like, man, that was cold. Like, I was really, it was like a fan moment. I was like, man, that was beautiful. Yeah, I was just talking about George in terms of, you know, your opponent get the best of you. When he blocked the shot, I'm like, God dang, that was amazing. Like, I had that energy.
Right.
You know, and then for everything that come out of it, you always got to hear about it.
Right.
Whenever you have success, somebody gonna remind you of it.
Did you know he was that close?
I wasn't surprised because if y'all notice, LeBron's always been chase down block.
Yeah.
And I think somewhere they had a code name for it, where all LeBron wanted you to do as his teammate was just run in front of the ball and just run through the offensive player.
Right.
Just run through him and make him do something. Just make him give me a split second. I'm coming to clean it up.
Right.
Like, that's been their thing. So JR did what exactly, it was like a setup. It's like throwing an alley-oop.
Right.
I'm going to set him up and Bron coming. And like I said, I could have tried to dunk it, but I'm like, I was too far, man, just put the ball in the hole. And he came out of nowhere and just made an incredible play. And then I'm thinking, like, maybe I should have went to the other side. He had the other side covered too. It was just an amazing play. And, you know, I've done many articles about it, and people expect me to have some type of, you know, ill feelings. I'm like, man, that's one of the best things I ever heard. Because I heard it. I ain't see it. I heard it.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before 2 something.